Being a woman is already a multitasking job. You always think of a lot of things at the same time, and you're trying to keep up with all the job, house stuff, kids, husband, and everything. So you're wearing so many hats already. And when you're trying to put another hat, which is a business or entrepreneur, that becomes very tedious. Today, I'm here to help you. Hi, I am Alena Goso, the founder of Soapy Mania, the handcrafted soap boutique. I sell my soap all over the United States, nationwide, in such stores as Whole Foods, Bristol Farms, Sprouts, so you can find me pretty much in every state. And today I'm really thrilled to show you and to guide you through how to build a successful business as a woman. Please don't forget, click subscribe and this little bell so you don't miss new videos. All right, let's go. Step 1, find your passion and follow it. There's so many books already written about this, like find something that you love doing, find your passion. And I've been thinking a lot, like what's my passion? I love doing this, I love doing that, but what it is that is I'm really good at. And this becomes very annoying to some people, like oh, this person is like greatest athlete, or this person is this and that, and what am I? To me, the best trick is just imagine that you have 24 hours of doing nothing. So all your bills are paid, all the kids are fed, all the husbands are pleased, all the houses are clean, so everything is done, the work is done, everything is done. So you have 24 hours just for yourself. What would you do? And some of my friends, especially women, they're gonna say, I would lay down and do nothing. And yeah, I can totally relate. Yes. So yeah, we do need those days of like I call them pajama days, or like days that we throw away. And we do need them once in a while. Technically, if this is the case, if the only thing that comes to your mind that you're gonna lay down and do nothing, I see 3 possibilities. So first is that you really need to rest. You just need to lay down, rest for like a few hours, and then once you recharge, you're not gonna start and go somewhere. You're gonna do something. I believe in you. I'm sure you have a lot of fun things like to do. Like you've planned a lot of things like in your mind a long time ago, maybe when you were not that tired. So this is scenario 1. The second case, if you lay down, you sleep, or like just do nothing for 24 hours and you still want to lay down, well, probably that's the case that you need to talk to some specialist, maybe like way too much tired and you need some help, some counseling, or other help. The third case scenario is like if you really enjoy it and this is your passion to lay down on the couch, then probably you should do a business on how to lay down on a couch. That's actually, a true statement. And there's so many ideas that came from very unrealistic and wild, and a lot of people were laughing at the creator, but it turned around that it became very innovative. Like, I keep saying that my superpower is my laziness, that I'm a lazy person. That's why I come up with ideas how to become more efficient, how to do something without doing something. So that's exactly what I'm saying. So if you want to lay down, let's make a business out of it. Maybe you're gonna invent a way how to rest properly in the certain amount of time and you're gonna be super recharged. Or maybe like you're gonna be testing mattresses or testing couches, or you name it. Only you would know that. Technically, yes, you need to find your passion, you need to find the love of your life. But at the same time, like I said, we are multitasking and we have a lot in mind and we have a lot of other ideas and scenarios. So probably what I would do, I would write them down, all of them. If you have 100, that's actually a great idea. Because like once you have 10, yeah, you can easily write down 10, maybe 30. 30 would be already challenging, but once you start writing down like more, I would say like 40, 50, 60, 100. 100 is my to-go number all the time when it comes to like creating new ideas, generating new ideas. So once you go to like 60 or 70, it's your subconscious mind starts thinking. So it's already something that it's not obvious, but there should be something in it. So that's why I suggest, writing down not only 10, not only 20, but write down 100. They can be super wild, but they can make you think. So, and you can, browse through them and you can realize something. So that's a great idea. Find your passion, write it down, figure it out, stick to it. Now, let's follow it. So step 2, don't be afraid of taking a risk. It is obvious, and again, it's not that obvious, because having a business is you risk all the time. That's probably the main idea of not having this stability of like having a day job versus the non-stability of having a business, because like having your own business, you're risking every single day. You can lose it, like your vendors can be unreliable, or earthquake might happen. We live in California here, so yeah, here you go. So anything could have happened, and plus you're taking responsibilities for your employees in front of your customers, and this is an everyday challenge, but you need to get used to it. You need to start enjoying it. You need to get playful with it, because like taking a risk is actually fun, because without it you wouldn't know what the life would take you, right? So you have to take this like little chance. Of course, you have to be thoughtful. Of course, you don't need to go crazy and sell your house and put on your savings in something that has no potential and you haven't done research on and is absolutely wild. But even these ideas sometimes work. Yeah, but again, I'm not encouraging you to do that. What I did actually with my business, it was my hobby for over than 12 years. And I was doing it just for myself. I was closing exactly my necessities and exactly my needs. And I didn't plan to take it to business. It was just a hobby. I did have a website just because I know how to website, just because I have an engineering background, and making a website is a piece of cake for me. So it was like, very easy peasy, free website. And then I still had a day job for the entire time. And then when I got my first order, I was like, okay, what do I do? I'm like, I'm not ready. So all these fears like come into play right away. And I'm very grateful for my husband actually at that time, because he told me, you will never be ready. And yeah, that's obvious, but again, not very obvious. You will never be ready. You just need to try. You just need to go for it. So yes, I was not quitting my job. I was still working, my full-time job as an engineer. And then at night, I was just making soaps, and I was working on this order, and this order was like very big. And every other day I had like a nervous breakdown, like, oh my God, I don't know what they're talking about. I felt like on one of the first meetings with my first customer, I felt like I was a child that is on the exam and I didn't study anything. So they were asking me questions and I didn't even know these words that they were using. I'm like, okay, what did I do? So yeah, it takes some time, and just believe in yourself, just do it. You need to take risks. So I took this risk, and the risk was technically not really financial, because I started my business with zero capital, and I'm very proud of it. I'm gonna tell you how I did it later, maybe like in a different video, because it's gonna be too long in this case. But I did take a risk because I took responsibilities. I took responsibilities in front of the customer, and it's like huge retailer nationwide, and they wanted gazillion amount of products from me, and I had no idea. My husband at some point, he asked me like, so like 100,000 pieces is like, it's what? Is it a room? Is it a warehouse? Is it a garage? Like, how big is that? I remember telling him that, oh, I'm so happy that you asked, because I want to tell you that I have no idea. Like, I had no idea how much is that. Right now, it's like, for me, it's easy. Oh, that's that many pallets and that many pallets. But at first, I knew nothing. I was actually risking a lot of things. I was, investing all my time, all my energy. I was investing my responsibilities and my reputation, actually. And I'm really grateful that those people, they gave me a chance. And I'm grateful for my husband, who encouraged me to take these risks. And right now I am encouraging you to take risks. So another very important step, step 3, is seek for mentorship. This is one of the steps where I actually was lagging at the beginning because I thought that I knew a lot. Technically didn't even know like where to look for a mentor. And so I started like mentorship by reading a lot of books and researching on these authors that I really liked. And there's a lot of business authors, and I'm gonna actually put a few of my favorite books and a few of my favorite authors down below, like all the reference, like my favorite books. And some of them actually you just need to reach out. Some of they do offer mentorship, they do offer classes, they do offer a lot of things that a lot of educational things, a lot of even free stuff, like watching videos and listening to podcasts and everything. So mentorship is very important. So find the one that you trust, find the one that you believe, and try to seek for the help. Step 4 is focus on your goals and dream big. What I mean is I always make short-term goals and long-term goals. Let's say short-term goals would be like next 3 months, next 6 months tops. Long-term goals would be like 5-year plan, 10-year plan. Where am I going? What's the big dream? And this big dream, it's encouraging me or keeping me in focus where I need to go, like the vector of your movement. That's also another inside joke in our family, just because on the first date with my husband, like we just met, we went on a first date, I actually was grilling him on like short-term goals, long-term goals, like what's your dream, what's this and that. And I remember him sitting and sweating. I'm like, oh, you're asking me now? You're asking me now? I was not as young at that time, so that's why I didn't plan on wasting even a minute on something that is not in line with my goals. That's why I was evaluating not only our values or our core foundation together, I was evaluating where we're going to. Because if, let's say, his big dream would be, I don't know, living in an apartment that he currently lives on and staying in this level, that would not be my case for sure, because I keep dreaming big and I keep like setting new goals and setting new intentions. And even my husband even sometimes gets annoyed with me, like, hey, are you ever satisfied? I'm like, why? What do you mean? But he was like, we just achieved this. It's like big deal. Let's stay here. But you already have this and this planned. I'm like, yeah. So like we just bought a house right now, a new house. And already we're talking about the other one, the next one. So this is what I'm talking about. Keep moving. We live in a very fast-paced world. You have to get going. You have to dream big. Everything is achievable. Everything is possible. Everything is in your head. And if you can dream it, you can do it. Thank you, Walt Disney, for saying that. That's actually true. You can do even more as long as you think it is possible. Dream big. Focus on your goals. Let's go. And number 5 is actually a little controversial on my side, just because everyone was saying work hard. That is true and not true at the same time. So first of all, yes, you cannot work at your pleasure or like work on something that you enjoy 100% of your time. There's always something gonna be that you like, these emails, for me it's meetings. I don't like meetings. Like, I need to attend this meeting. It's like, I don't want it. But yeah, sometimes you have to rough through it, especially at the beginning, especially when you're just starting, especially when you don't have team to rely on those people. But technically, you don't have to work hard, you have to work smart, because once you try these steps and you realize you don't like them, because if you haven't tried, you wouldn't know if you didn't like them, right? So that's easy peasy. So you try them, you didn't like them, okay, fine. Next step, let's find someone who's gonna enjoy doing this. And this is another key in my situation. I have a team of people who really love what they're doing and they're best at it. So let's say I hate some tedious work some, data entry or something that's like drives me nuts. But I have a person who just enjoys it. That's her passion, that's her love, and she's so good at it. And so that's why, another tip, hire someone who is better than you. And there's a lot of people who's better than you. Actually, that's another topic, another story for another video about the team and delegation and everything. The main idea is, yes, you do have to work hard at the very beginning just because you don't know what you don't know. And then once you establish whatever you enjoy, whatever you don't, you need to work smart. So it works together. Follow these 5 simple steps, keep them in mind all the time, and then you're gonna thrive in everything you do, whether it's a career or a business, which I suggest doing a business. Thank you for watching. Please click subscribe, click like, and I'll see you next time. Bye.